Why is it so expensive? Talk about this until the cows come home. But I have a new idea. Will our idea actually work? This hack right here, I am truly obsessed with. Are y'all ready to get organized in 2026? Here's the thing. We need to get organized, but here is what I don't understand. Why is it so expensive? If you've been to Walmart, if you've been to Target, if you've been on Amazon, they are charging so much to get organized, it's leaving us so discouraged. It is my mission today, in today's video, to dive over to the Dollar Tree, get in that store, and I want to find some really amazing organization hacks like never before. Are you ready? You're coming with me. Let's go. All right, y'all, we are here at the Dollar Tree, and I just walked in, but y'all, there are so many amazing sections here that you haven't been in a couple of months that they've added. They've added the summer, they've added the Mother's Day, and the back to school, graduation. These sections are amazing. So you don't need to walk, you need to run and get over here. And kicking us off, I want to show you some of these decorative baskets that I love. I'm all about practical organization, all right? This is something I would actually use. It would last a really long time, and it's gonna be super great. They have a couple different sizes, a couple different options, and they also have this one. So these are super incredible. I really think that these brush cotton baskets are going to help you so much get organized. And there's so many different ways you could kind of elevate it with your Cricut. So that's our first. All right, y'all, getting over here to this party section, like you are gonna hear me talk about this until the cows come home. This one right here, come on down, come on down. Look at this. Look how many they have. Okay, this is a really hard one to find. It's called like a silverware holder. Look at this, it's $5. We have been using this all over our actual craft room. This is so good to organize all of your tools. And this one's a hard one to find. So you may have to go to a couple Dollar Trees. I'm at a new Dollar Tree today, and y'all, it smells so good. It's incredible. I already have this one, and I'll show you how I'm using it in my craft room, but you have got to not walk, run over, and pick this one up. You are gonna be obsessed with it. Now, I obviously love this for actual parties or anything like that, but you could use this as decoration for if you're wanting to put buttons in here, pom-poms in here, like any types of thread. Like you could organize it really well. And this is only $2. So for this right here, $2, I consider this a win. And it's gonna last a long time in your organization. All right, y'all, come here, because you gotta hear me out on this one. I have been seeing some DIYs with this exact little photo frames, which I've done so many DIYs with this across the years. I think this is gonna really work because they're incredible, but grab some of the 4x6 little frames with the little kickback, okay? We're gonna use this to organize our spice rack in our kitchen, or you could use it in a drawer for your craft room with paint. So whichever route you wanna go, it's gonna be super awesome. Get a couple of these, you're gonna be blown away what we do with it. Okay, y'all, here at the Dollar Tree, there's a couple different ways you can organize your vinyl and your cardstock scraps. There are some of these awesome file organizers that are like here, where you can just like literally open it up, put your scraps in, and just have them organized and out of the way, so that when you actually want to grab it, you'll be able to kind of grab it. That's option one. Option two, you can get one of the poly, just a little typical folder. Those are available. But one of my personal ways to organize my different types of material and scraps are using these. Just having them organized in different sheet protectors works out really well for me, and I think you're going to be really a big fan of being able to organize with the sheet protectors. And then I just kind of write on it with a Sharpie what it is. All right, my friends, staying in the same area where we just were, grab some of these. These have been at Dollar Tree for a while, but I have a new idea that I want to kind of show you and run by you to see if you think this would actually work out. So grab some of these, whether you're wanting to organize these on the side of a desk, on a wall, in your decor, but also organization. I have an idea, so hold tight and we're going to get to another section and I'm going to bring it together for you. All right, y'all, here at the Dollar Tree, I'm having a time organizing my Apple chargers, my phone, my computer, everything by my bedside, my watch. You may use some cable management. So they have this little pack, it's $1.50, and you'll be able to organize all your cables, whether it comes to your kitchen, your pantry, your craft table, your bedroom, anything like that. The cord management pack is gonna help us out. So we're definitely gonna grab this today. Okay, y'all, alert the media, look right here. The rotating little organizer for $7, the bathroom organizer. Look at this, it is here, $7. Full little caddy, so incredible. This one's another one that is hard to locate, so you may have to come a couple times to find it. It is in the home area. So the bathroom in the home, you'll be able to find it. For us, it's right above the stuffed animals. All right, y'all, I am obsessed with some of these snack boxes using for actual supplies and organizing different types of projects. If you're getting into embroidery or anything like that, where you want to have like one thing to carry around, a little embroidery box or anything like that, that is super cool. And then up here, they have the food storage container. I just love being able to organize certain things in a container like this and being able to put it in a drawer, stack it on a shelf, put it in storage, anything like that. That is incredible. All right, look at all these different bins. Whether you are wanting to do, I love using some of these. We use these at our house and in my craft table. The vinyl rolls go really well in those, but I also like these plastic 2-stack racks. You can see this is the label to look out for. You get one, and you can see that for one pack, you get 2. So they stack really well, but these are going to help you kind of organize anything in there. Vinyl can go in there. There's a lot of different things you could organize in them. And then they have some of the larger ones that would be more found at like Walmart or Target. And these are kind of newer as well. So I think you're going to really enjoy those. So this is $4. This one's $6. So this is 4. This is 6. I believe those are down here are 5s. So we believe every crafter needs to have something for an in-process project. So getting some clear containers, kind of like these, this one's a little big, but being able to organize it, you get a lid with it as well. So you'll be able to put a lid on it because we get it. You're gonna have projects that you don't finish in one day. So just being able to kind of close it up, put everything together. We have a ton of these at the office and it just organizes in-process projects so incredibly well. You definitely need it. All right, y'all, so they have all these other bins too. This is more in the kitchen area, and you can see they have this size for only $1.50. This one's only $1.50, as well as this larger size right here is $1.50. So both of these would be perfect for what we were just talking about. But as you can see, there's a ton of these when it comes to organizing for a really, really good price. And then as we continue down where you get more of the popcorn and things like that, you can see this one was a big one in one of our latest videos that we really love. We love being able to put our pins in the actual wine holder. So if you haven't seen this trend, again, it's kind of hard to find this one right now, but if you want the stackable wine bottle holder, we've been using it for our pins, and you can see you can simply stack these. So you would be able to stack these up and put all your different Cricut pins in here. Really love that one. I also love some of these other ones as well. So there's a lot of options that can work for you in your craft space. And then if you're wanting to organize your drawers even better, check out some of these. Love, love, love the organizer baskets. And then if you look on up here, you can see the organizer with lids. This is another really good one. And this is in the storage area of your Dollar Tree, close to the pet section and all of the different drawers. So you can see it's just right up here. And then all of the traditional drawer organizers that we're accustomed to. These are really good quality. So for $1.50, I feel really good about these. All right, y'all, hold with me. Remember, I've been leaving you all on the edge of a cliff because I told you to grab some of these, and then I had another idea. Well, guess what? Come over to the home improvement area, and you can see all of these removable hooks. You can see there's the white ones, the clear, you can see these self-adhesive hooks. They're all kind of different, but all we want you to do is to pick one that you like. And then we kind of think these are a no-brainer. No matter what your craft room looks like, you can do cord management with these. What we're really kind of inspired by is using these inside of a cabinet to kind of place one of these inside of a cabinet door, and then being able to have organization inside of the door, and just using these clear hooks to put them in place. So we're going to take these home back to the office and see, will our idea actually work? I don't know, but we're going to put it to the test today. So I'm going to add this to the cart, but you all definitely need to grab some of these on your next trip, no matter what. We've used them a ton. All right, y'all, most people are trying to use the plate organizers to kind of organize all of their canvases, their wooden blanks, all the different things. Well, here's the thing. You can also use the napkin holders that are here. We're going to grab the zip ties in the same home improvement section right here. You get 60 zip ties for $1.25, which is not bad at all for this size. And then we're going to zip tie this together, and it's going to be dividers for inside cabinets, or if you want to organize them out on a shelf or anything like that. This is going to be able to give you 3 different areas to organize, whether it's canvas, wooden blanks, rounds, anything like that. Because here's the deal. Those plate organizers are so hard to find. These these napkin ones are so easy to find. So it's going to help you get organized with your craft room here at the Dollar Tree like never before. Oh my goodness, my friends, we have some other amazing organization hacks we're going to bring to life at the office. So let's go get to the car. All right, my friends, we're back in the office and we're going to put to the test our amazing little picture frame organizer. Remember, these right here, we just got out of the store and we're talking about organizing our paint, our glitter, something like that. And I kind of want to give you a true look at what we're thinking. So open a drawer up and look, so we already have an organizer here. So let's go divide it out and we're just going to put just a couple. We're going to do a row of 3. Okay, and then we're going to slot it in. And then we're going to do another row of 3. So just like so, we're putting them in here. All right. So then you have still plenty of room in your drawer if you want to put some stuff back here to organize. And then look, you are able to kind of put on display your paint, your glitter. Another thing I was thinking about is if you have a lot of glue, that you want to be able to see, I think this would be a really, really good idea to just be able to line these out. And then what you could do, actually, I'm gonna put my blues and things back here and see if I have enough. But look, so these are just going in here so well. As I put them in, you can see you have these here. And then look, I'm just gonna add in my greens. Boom, and you could even, I could honestly fit another row back there. This is incredible. Y'all, I mean, come on, look at this. Look at this organization. This is everything. Y'all, the paint, look at your brushes over here, your glitters, whatever you may need. I am obsessed with this hack. And that way you can see it and then you can slide it out in. And then whenever you're ready, you could open your drawer up, have all your glitter, everything right at your fingertips, and be able to grab the glitter, use it, and then pop it back. This hack right here, I am truly obsessed with. What do you think? Leave me a comment down below and let me know because I'm loving it. All right, y'all, we're gonna put this to the test and see what we think. So I'm gonna first take off the backers of our little bitty, I mean, they're so perfect. So we're just gonna take these here and we're just gonna simply peel off the backer. This is perfect, just like so. So once you get the backer off, we're here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick these up, go get these into position, holding it this way, much easier, now that I can actually see what I'm doing. And then what we're going to do right here is we are going to take this and notice this right here. So like this is, you know, this is part of the door mechanism, so it's not gonna be able to open and shut that well. So you wanna make sure that we're gonna go in enough to where it's not going to mess with any side of the door. So once we've been able to locate that area, you can push the first one in, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with this one right here. Make sure it's level. There you go. And then once you're happy with it, just apply pressure to both sides. And then look at this, you have your little organizer, and then you can shut the door, and then boom, you'll be able to put any of your material in here, whether you wanna have some different types of some of our poly press. All right, so you can see this right here. If you're noticing, it's not holding up super tight. So what I think I'm gonna do is add a third one right here in the center to kind of help it stay up. So what I'm gonna do is just grab another one and then peel off this backer, just like so. And then this one I think is gonna really support that middle area. And then you can see here, you can apply pressure, and it's going to just be able to hold it more in place. And one cool thing about this thing is that it's not truly permanent, so you can like lift it up and out, and then you can easily just bring it back, snap it into place here, just like so, and then you have it. So whatever you want to put in here, I have some foil. This is pretty lightweight foil, so you could just kind of put a couple of rolls of foil in here. You could do any lightweight material. I think different vinyls, different HTVs could actually work in here really well. You just want to make sure that they close within the drawer, within the door right here, and then open it up. So where this one's kind of hanging out a little bit, it's getting hung, so you'd have to put that in first, like so, and then you'd have it, but you could also put any other lightweight materials. And this is, again, a really fun organization way. You could add 2 of these if you wanted, and then you'll be good to go with your indoor organization. All right, y'all, we've got our zip ties here. Let's open these bad boys up. We're going to take a couple of these, and all we're gonna do is just zip tie these together. So I'm trying to see exactly where I wanna start my zip tie process. I think I'll start on this outer edge, And then we will go just like this and thread it through. Well, if I could do this right. So we're going to thread it through just like this. And again, this is going to be a great organizer for us. And look at how, I mean, zip ties are so handy. They're kind of like the #1 thing that I forget about when I'm crafting, because who ever thinks to grab a zip tie? I don't know about you guys. I never, ever think about grabbing a zip tie, but look at how tight these are. This is super incredible. So we're going to do the same thing over to this other side. And I'm going to start with 2. So come here, and you can see, I mean, I just have never really thought about doing organization with the zip ties feature. And these napkin holders, I think they're plenty perfect sized. So I think you're gonna really enjoy this hack, and wait until you see how we put everything in here. So once you've secured it, here's the thing. You could secure some of the center parts, but if you are tightening this truly, you're not going to need to, because look at how sturdy. I mean, this is really, really sturdy here. So that is a really nice feature. Then we're gonna take our scissors and we're just gonna trim this off. And the best part is, once you actually have everything in here, you're never even gonna see these zip ties. So it's kind of just all about function at this point. And then boom, we've got this here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and I'm gonna kind of load it up. So let me grab just a couple of canvases. You can see I can pop these canvases in here. I can go ahead and pop these different ones in here. And then I've got, look at all of these. I bet I could squeeze quite a few of these in here as well. Let me see how many I could put into here. So I've got 2. I mean, I could fit 3 in here. And honestly, if you're okay with sharing, I mean, you can put different ones in here as well. So as you can see, this is a really great way to organize your canvases, your wooden blanks. This is something awesome that could go on a shelf, inside a like a little container, or inside a cabinet. I think it would be a really awesome way to be able to organize. But again, also, I wouldn't mind having this just like out on the corner in the back of my craft table. It wouldn't bother me at all. I think it would actually inspire me to use them more. So if you're looking for a great way to kind of organize wooden blanks, canvases, anything like that, I think this one is a really great one for you, and you can't even see the zip ties. All right, my friends, there are so many amazing craft organizations that you can do at Dollar Tree. It is truly incredible, all the different things that Dollar Tree has for us. But I want you to go ahead and leave me a comment right down below and tell me, out of all the brand new things in 2026 the Dollar Tree has for us, which one is your favorite? I need to know, so let's have a conversation down below. If I missed your favorite one by chance, go ahead and put it in the comments. Me and my team will check it out and see if it's something that we think other followers of the channel need to see, and put it in the next video. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. If you want to get started with me and learn from me, definitely check out our membership. You can get started today for the price of a latte. So go ahead and get started. It's a 7-day trial. You get access to all my courses and so much more. So go ahead, say yes to MGL Plus right down below. We'll see you inside the membership. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to my YouTube channel to see new uploads every single week. Until next time, my friends, have a great day. Bye, guys.